Lips of Flame. I just want to tell you about my experiences in racist attacks. One of the latest ones, one of the worst ones, I would say T-Mobile, like 6 stores here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, racist. Because my ex-employers, Home Depot in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Walmart on Maysville Road here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and the neighbors I live around, they formed like a gang stalking 24/7 campaign, as I've said, white hate groups, and I'm Asian. And T-Mobile said they wouldn't serve me because I'm Asian. And I want to start with the first branch on Maysville Road, the manager. The whole time he was snarling at me, well, when I first walked in. Well, the whole reason how he found out is because my crazy, mentally unstable neighbors have, like, cameras attached to the walls, heat seekers, that type of crap, and then also wall microphones. And I had just told my mom that I was thinking about getting a new phone, a safe phone, because I didn't have one. So that's how they knew I was coming. Anyway, one of the stalkers, they send third-party gang stalkers in. The Home Depot management team and the Walmart management team. And anyway, this lady, when I walked in, snarled at me like how dare you tell on them all the time, like that, snarled. And then the manager at the brand new location, Maysville location, he was snarling at me for like 20 minutes. He kept saying he couldn't understand what I was saying. What? He kept telling me to repeat what I was saying. I was being friendly and I laughed about it, and he kept snarling. And then all I said was that I wanted the new iPhone 12 and that my mom had an account and we both have separate accounts. And he kept saying for like 20 to 30 minutes, I don't understand. He was snarling because they're told to be mean to me. And then the whole time, this other employee who's in on it, a tech, he's serving other white customers, and they're looking at me and laughing and talking about Trump, and they don't like immigration, and I'm not an immigrant. I'm born and raised here in America. And there's nothing wrong with being an immigrant. My mom's an immigrant from Pakistan. But anyway, they were all laughing at me and stuff, and then the store manager, then he said, you know what, go back to where you came from and call the 800 number and they can give you a phone. I go, no, I want to do it here. I go, let me call corporate. And he said, no. And I said, yeah. And then he let me use the phone, but he didn't. He kept asking me while I was on hold, hey, what are they saying? Are they saying anything? Are they on hold? Or did they put you on hold? And I said, I don't know. And then he yanked the phone out of my hand, and then he slammed it down. He said, you know what? He said, you know what? Go ahead and go. And I said, why? And he said, you know what? I'm going to call the police. And I said, why? Or the first time I said, or what? You know, what are you going to do if I don't leave? And he goes, I'm calling the police. And I said, why? And he said, we don't serve your kind here. And I said, what's my kind? I go, you don't serve Americans? He asked, you know, we don't serve or he said, you know, we don't serve your country here. And I said, I remember I said, what country? I go, you don't serve America? And he goes, you know what? You're banned from here. And, you know, I said, I'm going to tell the courts and I'll be back. And so I went out in my car and I parked a few spaces down. It took me 2 hours to order a phone over customer service. And the guy said he thought it was wrong. And I told him, can't you call him and force him to sell me a phone? I don't care if he doesn't want to sell me a phone. That's none of his business, and I don't give a hoot. He's a public servant. He is there to give the phone. He doesn't own Apple. He doesn't own that store, and he's acting like it's his house, and it's not. Meanwhile, there are all these cars honking around me, and they're going in and getting phones. And they're they're all white when I saw. And so we couldn't finish ordering the phone through the tech. He said he could order one and he had to transfer it to another store. And I would have to go into that one because I didn't want to give an email. He said he could wait while I created one. He didn't think it was right, but a manager can ban anyone and we can file a complaint. And I was like, okay, as long as he gets in trouble, hopefully he loses his job. And so anyway, I had to go to a different store And that would be on Coliseum Boulevard. It's across from some, I don't know, some auto shop and IHOP. I think it's right next to a Buffalo Wings restaurant. It's like in a little plaza. And it's the one on Coliseum Boulevard. But that's what happened at that location. And I just wanted to say that it's a total of 5 other branches too. And one of them said the managers at a different branch is screaming at me, "Get out of here." All the branches are threatening to call the police. And they obviously contacted and texted each other. And so boycott them. I just want to let you know. I don't like that. I don't think that was right, all because of my race. And they're keeping me jobless too. And that is for that branch. They're trying to take away my civil liberties. I don't think so. Or actually, I know so.